Okay, in this story, there's a train, okay? And there's these train cars. Again, you'll get this picture in a few minutes to look at it. These little animals are all stranded. Their train car broke down and they can't get up over this big hill to go get their toys and their treats to the little children on the other side of the hill. And so they're begging all these big trains that go by, please help us, please help us. And all these trains are like, I'm too big, I'm too busy, I'm not helping you. And so these toys start to get so sad because they want to be delivered to the boys and girls on the other side of the hill. And they finally see this little blue engine that comes by. And they say, can you please help us? We really want to get up over this hill and to the other side so we can be delivered to the little boys and girls over there. And the little blue engine actually shows that she's compassionate. Can you say that word? Compassionate and caring. And she says, I do want to help you. I don't know if I can, but I will try. And she hooks herself up to them, and then she sees this big hill, and she goes, I don't know if I can do that. But guess what, you guys? She shows perseverance. Can you guys say perseverance? Perseverance. And she says, I think I can. 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 And she keeps going, bless you, and tries really, really hard to get up this hill. And finally, she gets up to the top, and she gets down, and the whole time she's showing perseverance and saying, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And that is what perseverance is. It's not giving up, it's keeping on trying. Can you say perseverance again? We're going to pretend we're the train right now. Can you guys all stand up for me? Okay, everyone stand up. And I want you to pretend you're the little blue engine, okay? And there's this big hill that we're going to try and get up. We're trying to chug up this hill. Are you guys ready? And we're going to say, I think I can. Ready? I think I can, 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 I think, oh, it's getting harder. You gotta keep trying. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And then we're gonna get to the top and we're gonna go. Woo. So you guys all just showed perseverance. Can you say it again for me? Great. You've been studying for a while. Now, boys and girls, if this were your regular class, I would usually stop here, and today we would have just gone over these words. And then we do reading the next day. Let's just read them, and then we're going to do a little fun jumping activity. All right, you ready? The first word was compassionate. Can you say it? All right, showing how you care for others. Compassionate. The second word was loyal. Can you say loyal?
Loyal.
Always being there for someone. And the last word was perseverance.
Perseverance.
Perseverance. Not giving up. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do, which is kind of fun, we talked about sounds already a little bit. And as readers and growing readers, you guys need to think about sounds and words and hear sounds and words. And we're going to read a fun little poem. And since we're going to be reading a story about frogs and toads, I found one of the poems I used to love in my first grade classroom about bugs, because frogs and toads like to eat bugs, okay? So, I want you to think in your head, what sound do you hear at the beginning of bugs? What's that sound? Everyone tell me.
B.
It's the letter B, but what's the sound? Okay. I'm going to read this poem, and every time you hear a word that has the B sound, you're going to do a little hop like a frog. Not a big, huge hop, just a little hop. Can you guys practice a little hop?
This is a huge hop.
Yep, just a little hop like a frog. Can we all do a little hop? Okay. What sound are you listening for? Not B. We're listening for a sound. What's the sound? B. Okay, ready? This poem is called, you're going to stand up. Remember, we're just doing a little hop. Not a big frog hop, just a little hop. So everyone needs to stand up. You're ready to stand up?
Like a bug.
Okay, we're ready. A little bug. Ready? I like bugs. I like bugs. Black bugs. Two bugs, right? Because black bugs. Okay, green bugs. Bad bugs. Mean bugs. Any kind of bug. I'm not going to hop anymore. You guys just hop. I like bugs. A bug on the sidewalk. A bug in the grass. A bug in the rug. A bug in the glass. I like bugs. Round bugs. Shiny bugs. Fat bugs. Buggy bugs. Big bugs. Ladybugs. I like bugs. the next thing I'm going to tell you is I will leave a copy of this poem for your teacher, and you guys can go through and look for like some fun patterns in it. And I'm going to leave her this blank sheet. Oh, so that if you want to write your own poem about things that you like and describe them, you could write your own poem too. Like I like pizza, or I like trucks, or I like, mine would probably be, I like ice cream. I love it.
I like people.
So, I like people. And you can do character traits about people. Kind people, happy people, loyal people. Yeah, that's such a good idea. What is your name again?
Arian.
Arian. My brain is usually better at remembering names, but today it's not. So, here's what's going to happen next. You guys are going to be detectives, okay? A detective is someone that has to like solve a problem by looking around for all these little puzzle clues and putting the puzzle together. We're going to read Frog and Toad, and our job while we read Frog and Toad, you guys can stay standing for a second because we're going to sit down for a bit, is we're going to, you guys notice how, that's amazing, my chart here has the words that we just went over. Can you see that? Let's read them together. We have compassionate,
Compassionate.
loyal,
Loyal.
perseverance.
Perseverance.
Okay, showing that we care, love, being there for somebody and supporting them, and not giving
Up.
for perseverance. Okay, so as detectives, Mrs. Spears is going to give each of you a set of these cards. And when you get your cards, that's your ticket to sit down. So you can stay standing until I give you your cards. And once I give you your cards, what are you going to do? Sit down, and you can look at them and look for chunks in these words that you know to try and read them on your own. And then we're going to read the story, and as I read it, no clapping, okay? Because that's distracting to Mrs. Spear. As I read the story, you guys are going to hold up your card if you think one of the characters is showing these traits. If you think Frog or Toad are showing that they're compassionate and caring, or showing that they're loyal and standing by each other, or showing perseverance and not giving up, you'll hold up a card, and then we're going to write it on that chart to show how we know. Again, you guys, I know you're working really hard for me this morning on a Friday, first thing, and I think right now you should give yourselves a pat on the back because you're doing such a wonderful job of listening. You're welcome. Thank you for saying you're welcome. And paying attention, you're welcome. All right, let's see.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You guys, a trait that would be polite when you say thank you like that. That would be polite. You're welcome. You're welcome. So nice. All these thank yous. You're
We
welcome.
don't have traits.
You don't have trait. You're right. You're only because trait is not a trait, right? Trait is the big idea. You're welcome. Trait's the big idea that all these other words fall under, okay? So a trait is a word we use to describe, and these are our describing words. Ooh, you don't need that pen, so put that down, okay? So trait's going to be our describing words for, these words are going to be the traits we use to describe Frog and Toad. And what I'm going to do, boys and girls, whoops, thank you, is have you hold up your words, and sometimes I might have you turn and talk to each other. Have you done that here before, where you turn and talk to a buddy?
Yeah.
Okay, well if I say turn and talk, what I'm going to ask is that you turn and talk to someone right near you. We're not going to get up and go across the room. When we turn and talk, we just pair up with someone near us. So right now, I'm going to put you in pairs with the person you're going to talk to, just so that if you don't already have a turn and talk buddy. So you two are going to be, do I need to take that, or can you put it where it goes? And can you leave it there for me? Thank you. Okay, so you're going to be turn and talk buddies, okay? You're going to be turn and talk buddies. You're going to be turn and talk buddies. You are. You two. Yeah. So when I say turn and talk, these are the two that will turn and talk. You two will turn and talk. You two, and you guys are going to be a trio to turn and talk, okay? 3 people. All right. Thumbs up if you know your turn and talk buddy. Okay? All right. Detectives, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. The story we're going to read about Frog and Toad today is called The Lost Button. And in this story, we're going to be looking for Frog and Toad or other characters, the other animals in the story, to show us how they are compassionate or loyal, or if they're showing perseverance, okay? Hold up your compassionate card for me, please, right now, that shows that you care. Compassionate. Can we hold that one up for me? Great. What's that word?
Compassionate.
Great. Hold up your loyal card for me, please. Great. What's that word say?
Loyal.
Excellent. And lastly, please hold up your perseverance card for me. And what's that word say? Perseverance, so we don't give up. I just realized I missed a friend. I don't know if you want to set for this friend over here. Hi, what's your name? Adriana. Hi, Adriana. Here's cards for you, but you can participate too, okay? All right, you're welcome. Okay, so Frog and Toad, there's a button that's going to get lost. Does anyone have buttons on their clothes today?
No.
A lot of us don't. I don't have any buttons on today.
I have on a lot of
On your jeans, right? Okay, so buttons hold things together. Oh, I do see some buttons. Okay,
I got buttons right here.
all right, I see these buttons. There's a problem in this story with a button. Here we go. A lost button. Toad and Frog went for a long walk. They walked across a large meadow. They walked in the woods. They walked along the river. At last, they went back home to Toad's house. "Oh, drat," said Toad. "Not only do my feet hurt, but I have lost one of the buttons on my jacket." So Toad has sore feet, and he lost a button on his jacket. Show me on your face how you think he feels right now.